Now, I've spent a lot of time in the month of January doing a decluttering and cleaning out. What I mean by that, not cleaning out the house, although I need to spend a bit more time doing that. But what I mean is around my data across many different platforms, including our own CRM, our own systems internally, and our processes. But one of the ones I wanted to share with you, particularly for LinkedIn people who are watching this on LinkedIn, is of course clearing out on your LinkedIn contacts. Now, as you know, in the recruitment industry and predominantly salespeople, they tend to connect with an awful lot of people. You may or may not know that there's a maximum limit of 30,000 you can connect with, and some people will only connect with those that they've met in person. Others are much more open to connecting with lots of different people. But over the years, you may have been connecting with people that perhaps weren't the right people you connected in the first place. Maybe they've moved countries now. Maybe they've moved completely out of the industry. And it may not be of value to you or to them to stay connected for whatever reason. Now, you may have different views on this, but if you want to clear out perhaps your connections, you can actually do that inside of LinkedIn as well. And you can do that by going into your connection contacts, searching for those contacts and removing that contact. Now, it may be worth doing that for you. It may not be, and you might want to stay connected. But if you need a bit of a declutter, if you're getting close to your limits, or perhaps you just don't want to have those connections either connected with you or in your news feed, this is something you can do quite easily. Now, I bring that up because it's important to have a declutter sometimes in your life, because you can really then focus your attention on giving value to the connections and hopefully getting some value back, but giving some value to those connections that are important to you. Same goes with your phone. I don't know about you, but I've collected hundreds of numbers over the years and hundreds of contacts. And often or not, when you're connected with your phone, with your Outlook, all of a sudden your phone directory goes onto your iPhone as well. So, I mean, I use an app on iOS, for example, called Cleanup Dupes. There's lots of them out there, but it's really handy for just either merging contacts or deleting contacts where you only have their email address, for example, and you don't have their number. And again, that may be important to you, it may not be. But again, it's a great way to really clear out things. If you're over on Twitter, you might also be having a huge amount of connections on Twitter that perhaps you're not following people anymore, or you used to follow them, or you didn't follow them. You don't even know if you're following them or not, or where you are with it, or in fact, it just might have got so out of control that you need to bring it back and declutter again on Twitter. So again, you could go in and sit in there and do that manually, or you can use tools out there. One that's particularly good is called Crowdfire. It works really well. And again, you can look at those who have unfollowed you. You can unfollow those, or just start again. And sometimes what I've realized is sometimes you can just have too much data, too much connections, and sometimes it's worth just getting back to basics and looking at, how you can add value, where you can focus and really spend your time. I hope that's useful for you. Love to have your feedback, good or bad, and just put something in the comments box, and speak to you soon.